Hi guys, this is Sheerbat mischevie. Today we're going to be talking about behaviour and how behaviour can predict on your future. Now, behaviour can be let's start off with sponsoring people because we always don't get that to the last minute. Okay, at first we're going to be sponsoring Kiana, who is does tutorials and singing. Then we're going to be sponsoring Chloe, who's Chloe Sings Bang Bang. And you'll see her singing loads of different songs. And now let's get on to our actual main thing. And also we'll hear about some singing. So behaviour can predict on our future, as we do a lot of stuff, like sometimes we can get in trouble, but that's just a one-off because we're having a bad day or something. There's lots of different ways you can act, lots of different ways you can be. There's lots of things to go into. But what I like to go into is people that are good, that have shown bad behaviour, and people that are bad that still show bad behaviour. People that have good behaviour and show bad behaviour for the first day is surprising at first, because you've known them all your life or something, or you've known them in your school years, and then all of a sudden they start being bad. You would think this is a weird thing. Some people have bad days. It's not their fault. It's just how we act sometimes. But sometimes people could think of it as a one-off. If they do it again, that means that they're starting to get into the habit. All people think it's starting to get into the habit, but some people think it's a one-off again. I don't think that's a one-off in my opinion, but you might think I have a different opinion. I think the second day might be a bit of a nonsense. I think they just want to annoy the teachers. They know that they have had other people messing around. They've had enough. So that's the main reason. Others is just because they're letting go, being free, and that's really why. Now, people that are really bad and become badder, that could involve swearing, it could involve exclusion, it could involve getting parents involved. It could include a lot of serious stuff that not a lot of people would like to go through. Now, it has happened to not a lot of people, but quite a few, considering their bad behaviour. I think this is because of how the way they have been treated. So they think, I got in trouble, so I'm not going to be a good person no more. If it is a specific teacher and you decide to be unhappy for that reason, and you're unhappy to another teacher, is a disrespectful way because they haven't done anything wrong. That's your opinion if you think that's bad or not. But from my opinion, I think that you should not be rude to the teacher that hasn't done anything to you. The teacher that's nice to you, you shouldn't act that way too. A specific teacher, I'm not saying to go be bad to them just because they told you off. I'm saying you can dislike them, but not to go too far and start breaking the rules and being rude to them and getting them serious, because some people lose their voice and they lose their career. If you were an adult and you had a job like singing or dancing, if you got tired out, you wouldn't be able to dance, or your leg broke, you wouldn't be able to do the things you were doing. If you were shouting a lot because of the children's actions, you could cause for measures of losing your voice and not be able to go on further of your career until you do that, and that is an opportunity lost. then they will mark that on you, and they will not make your life easier. They will tell you off a lot of times. Even if they let other children go for it, they will get more angrier than they do with the other teachers. They do with the other children because of what that she got herself into, or himself. Going to be talking about the way teachers act for behaviour. Some teachers are scared of other teachers mainly. They agree with everything they say. Their behaviour is a bit frustrated or a bit frightened of what they would say. Sometimes they stick up, and then sometimes they don't. If it's their first day, they would be a bit frightened. They wouldn't know what to say. They would say, as a teacher, they would be alone, except from people that are cheering them on, but you don't really know them still. So if somebody makes an agreement, you would have to put your hand up, because you don't know what's going on. You have different teachers around you than you had last time, so you would just put your hand up. Say people could notice it, like children, that is an obvious matter. Everybody could obviously agree that they knew that this teacher was offended by the fragment of his voice, of his tone. You may not have noticed, but it might be obvious to other people as well. There would be an agreement. You might agree, and then coming up to these stages where you laugh with other teachers, you kind of fit in. You would start making agreements for yourself, whereas others, they would just stay in their shell. That was be more than just one, but there would be more people doing their own thing when they come up to earlier stages. Now I'll just sing you a little song. I was the year I saw that was over. I guess we thought that's just what humans do. On a regular basis, that was the year I said we'll balance together. But now I've seen the truth. Now I know it's you. Now I know that anything can happen. Anything can happen. Baby, I'll give you everything you need. I'll give you everything you need. Oh, I'll give you everything you need. But I don't think I know it's gonna be. 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 Alright. Thank you for listening to Sheerbat Mischief, and please subscribe and make comments down below. Thank you.